Ooh, I can feel it. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we are hiking Stone Mountain in the state park of Stone Mountain Park in the city of Stone Mountain, Georgia. The total hike is about 1.3 miles from the parking area up to the summit. So we've got quite a bit of a hike to do, so let's get right into it. All right guys, so we've parked the car. It's kind of windy today and pretty cold as well. When I left home, it was in the mid-30s. Now it's about 41. And we have started walking up the walk-up trail that takes us up to the summit of Stone Mountain. Now, one of the things I want to point out is if you're looking at the ground that we're walking on, there's no pools of water as you're walking up to the top. And because of the temperature, overnight, a lot of these pools would freeze and then they would melt in the early morning. So one of the things we need to look out for is making sure we do not slip on any ice. And as you can see, it's a very popular trail. You can bring your pets, but they must be on a leash. And we're off. Let me just quickly turn back. So that's the parking area. And as you can see, a lot of folks are walking up the trail. Let's get up these stairs. Sun is pretty much rising. Okay, so we're in a bit of a shaded area, and as you can see, as we go up, people have stenciled their name into the stone. We're literally walking on granite, and a lot of this granite, they used to do granite mining here, and a lot of this granite has gone into famous buildings like the White House in Washington, D.C. and other places. But yeah. This is just one of a few of the trails in this area. You can see all the carvings.
Icy cold. Oh.
And as you're starting to climb up, you get to see some of the views of the surrounding area. But as you can see at the base, it is pretty rocky. And then as you get closer to the top, even though the mountain gets pretty steep, it gets a lot smoother. All right, so we are approaching the halfway point of the hike, and there's a little structure at the top to where you can hang out, and it's called the halfway house. So that's where we are. Oh. All right, so this is the halfway house. Just a little beyond the halfway point, we get to this really steep section here where there's railings that you gotta hold on to get to the top. You don't have to, but you can. I usually hold on to the railings, but it gets pretty steep up here as you get closer to the summit of Stone Mountain. And looking off to my right, you can see the city of Atlanta right in front of us. We're almost at the top. We don't have that much further to go. It is pretty windy up here. Hopefully I'm not picking up too much wind noise on my microphone. But the views get better the higher up you go. And we're still following this yellow line as we get to the top. So that's the top over there. We're almost there. All right, so just in front of us is the last steep bit we've got to get up before we get to the top. Now you can see that radio antenna that is used for broadcasting. That's our goal today.
I'm just telling you, I think it's me giving more weight, giving more power to Miss Betsy to even set herself free. You get what I'm saying? Miss Betsy's job was always to protect her, but in doing so,
Guys, this is very steep. Ooh, I can feel it. Ah, that was tough. And I believe right by that tidal pool right there, that is probably the highest point of Stone Mountain. Okay, so let's take a 360 view of where we are. All right guys, well that's it for hiking up to the top of Stone Mountain here in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. I'll see you on my next hike next week. Peace.